Okay, so I just got out of the shower with Asia, and I used two conditioners, the Relaxed and Natural for Women of Color Pantene Pro V conditioner, and the Pantene for curly hair dry to moisturize conditioner. I just made it easier. I mixed the two together. I parted the hair and I did one side and did the other side, and I didn't completely rinse it out. Like, I didn't try to make sure I got out all of the product, just most of it. And again, I used my brush as I went along from the bottom, up to the top. And this is what I mean by the curls will be more defined if you use that brush. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's definitely way more curlier than just running your fingers through it. I tried that method of just running my fingers through the hair, and I just wound up with like tons of hair on my hands. I didn't really have to brush that hard since I brushed her out before I got into the shower. Once I got into the shower, she was pretty brushed out, so I just used a brush, and all it does is define the curls when it comes to this hair, because this is how I want the hair to stay. I don't want it to be wet, but I want it to stay this curl defined. So there's a couple more products that I want to use, and I kind of made my own bottle of product. The one thing, I kept watching YouTube and I saw people on there and they were using Mixed Chicks, and I saw a bunch of Mixed Chicks YouTubes, and they were fine. They just left the hair after it dried. I got some reviews said it left the hair dry. Some said it still made the hair very puffy, and I don't want this hair to be like overpower my face. I have a small face, so I don't want the hair to overpower my face. So I made my own little concoction. This is like 1 part water, 1 part Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner, 1 part pink luster oil, oil moisturizing hair lotion. It's Java oils in it. It's a little bit heavier than what I would, these are a little bit heavier than I would think Mixed Chicks is. And I want the little bit of heaviness because I want my hair to stay down. I don't want it to fluff up like before we got into the shower. I don't want the sheer hair. So I picked up a couple more products, but let me tell you, I did a hair tutorial before this one just to see what it was like. I did like a regular one, and I tried Pantene's Curly Detangler. It's okay. For as much as it costs, like $3.99, it's not actually necessary. And I also tried the mousse, but it left the hair, says maximum hold. Yeah, great, but it left the hair dry, kind of dry. I don't want it to be dry. I want it to still look moisturized. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this video on, I'm going to speed it up, and I'm going to show you how I would style this hair for myself. Okay. Okay, so I styled the hair how I wanted it. I don't know if you can see this part, and I put on a band. It's more or less like the same little hair bands that you get, but this one is adjustable for people with small heads. Or if you have a big head, the adjustable ones are better. I tried one of these and it made my head hurt because it's like one size, and I got a kid's one. It just was too tight, and the large one was too big, so I found an adjustable and it was just right, like porridge. So the only other thing I'm gonna put on this hair would be my light, my silicone spray. Some people have the silicone, what do you call it? Cream. Every time I try to go buy some, it's like all sold out. So my brother works at a beauty supply store, and he was like, oh, why don't you just try the spray? And I was like, duh, spray, hello. So the only thing I would do would be to like light mist the silicone spray on there. Silicone spray to me just helps to keep the hair. It says detangling is made with pure silicone for superior detangling, straightening, smoothing, and shining. So I want to keep the hair shiny, not like you know, greasy shiny, but I just use some of it and I like smooth it on, especially in the front. It gets a little dry in the front, so I just smooth it on in the front, you know, and smooth it on the sides, and throw some, you know, in the back. And if you find the hair, like say you're in like hotter weather than I am, I live in Michigan. So, you know, in the summertime right now, it's supposed to be like 90 degrees outside. Oh my God. But if you're in hotter weather and your hair you know, maybe dries out because it still does not have a lot of moisturizer in it, this stuff works wonders. You know, don't put too much on there because you don't want to have like a whole lot of oil in your hair. But if you get the spray bottle instead of the hand bottle, which I had before, I don't know if they just came out with the spray bottle, but woohoo, thank you. Just spray it on there, you know, later on during the day if the hair becomes dry. Now this hair will rise a little bit. I'm going to take pictures later because right now it's pretty smooth. You know, I still got those curls, nice, pretty curls. But it will rise like a cake, like yeast. And, you know, after a while, it doesn't rise big, but it will get a little bit bigger. And I will put pictures up and show you that it doesn't get that big, and it's still, you know, movable. You know, you can move it around. Right now it's still like a little bit wet. Not really dry to my liking, but it will get drier. You know, what I say is when you go to style your hair, style it in a way that you're going to wear it for the rest of the day. This is not the type of hair where you can, you know, flip it around and put your hands in it, you know, all day long. Because the more that you play with the hair, the more volume it gets. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just you want more volume. Then, yeah, wait till it dries. And then put your hands through it. And the more you play with it, and the more you rise it up, the more volume that you're going to get. I like it like this. I wait for the hair to dry. Like I set it like this because this is how I wear it, like all day. And I wait for the hair to dry. And it stays like this. It mainly stays like this. And I love it. I mean, like, the back is pretty long. You know, she's 20 inches. So, you know, Asia's, you know, pretty long. She's 150% density with this wig, you know, like I said before. So she's pretty long and she's pretty heavy. So it takes a minute for her to dry. But when she does dry, she's still so beautiful. I get like so many compliments on this wig. And, you know, for those people, like I said, that want the curly hair, that want the curly hair, that want, you know, that nice Hawaiian, you know, look. Jasmine is your girl. So I'm going to put up some more pictures, and I hope you like her. I do. You know, I got her from Younique Lace Wigs. You know, I love Monaco. You know, she sported this wig out for me. She's like, Cherry, you got to get this. And I was like, okay, all right. So again, my motto for this wig is don't fret, just wet. Use some of the products that I use. You know, learn it on your own. Like, you know, learn this wig. Do what you want to do with her. And go to YouniqueLaceWigs.com. Try more wigs. I am. You know, when I get done with Asia, you know, after I rock her, because I did rock her in Philly. I forgot to tell you that. The reason why this video is a little bit later, because I went to Philadelphia and I rocked her in Philly. You know, just like I rocked Tanya in New York, I rocked her in Philly, and she did good, and I got so many compliments. You know, like, oh, girl, you look nice. I was like, yeah, thank you. You know, so, again, you will love this wig. Go to YouniqueLaceWigs.com. Bye, YouTube, and see ya next hair day. Bye.